Most men think they understand their bodies, but what if I told you your first erection happened before you were even born? That your penis isn't actually a muscle at all, and that one of the world's most famous breakfast cereals was created to stop men from touching themselves? It sounds crazy, right? Yet every part of it is true. The human body is full of mysteries, and the penis, this small, misunderstood organ, might just be one of the most fascinating. So today we're diving deep into 12 surprising facts about erections that'll completely change how you see your body. From what happens before birth to the strange truth about death itself, this is a journey through biology, history, and a few jaw-dropping secrets. Let's start with the first one, because yes, it begins long before you take your first breath. Scientists once discovered something unbelievable. During ultrasounds of baby boys still in the womb, around 36 to 39 weeks, they noticed something happening again and again. Erections, some lasting 5 to 17 minutes. Before opening their eyes to the world, these tiny bodies were already practicing one of nature's most complex reflexes. It's not about desire. It's about development. Just like hiccups train the diaphragm or kicks build muscle, these fetal erections are how the nervous system tests its wiring. Even female fetuses can experience clitoral swelling the same way. It's one of those quiet miracles that remind us our bodies start preparing for life's rhythms long before we ever take our first breath. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths out there. The penis is not a muscle. You can't train it in the gym, and you can't flex it into shape. Inside, it's made of 3 soft, sponge-like chambers, 2 called the corpora cavernosa, and 1 called the corpus spongiosum. When aroused, these chambers fill with blood. That trapped pressure is what makes it firm. It's not flexing like a bicep, it's filling like a balloon. That's why erection health is really blood vessel health. Your penis is, in many ways, a reflection of your heart and circulation. If your blood flow is strong, your erections are too. So the next time you wake up firm and healthy, that's your body's way of saying, all systems go. Every man, no matter his age, experiences something called nocturnal penile tumescence. You probably know it as morning wood. But few understand how important it really is. These erections happen 3 to 5 times every single night, usually during REM sleep, the same stage where you dream. And it's not always about sexy thoughts, it's about maintenance. Each erection pushes oxygen-rich blood through the tissue, keeping it alive and elastic. Think of it as your body's overnight tune-up. When those nightly erections disappear, it can sometimes be one of the first warning signs of poor circulation or heart disease. So if you still wake up with one, take it as good news. Your body's still doing its job. A long time ago, our ancestors carried a strange feature, tiny spines on their penises. Not sharp, but small keratin ridges that gave a rough texture. You can still see them today in animals like chimpanzees and cats. Scientists believe they once helped males compete, either by removing another male's semen or by making mating quicker. But somewhere in human evolution, we lost that gene. The same one that also produced whiskers. And when we lost it, something beautiful happened. Humans started having longer, more emotional, and more intimate sex. We traded speed for connection, and that perhaps made us more human than ever before. Let's bust one of the oldest myths. Shoe size does not predict penis size, neither does height, hand length, or any other body measurement. Science has checked again and again. There's no reliable link. Your size is shaped by genetics and hormones during puberty, not your shoes. Researchers have measured men across the world and found a huge range of normal sizes. health, not height, matters more. Smoking, obesity, and blood flow issues can all change how your body performs. One Japanese study even found a link with another body part, but it wasn't the feet. The truth is, confidence and connection have always mattered more than centimeters ever could. Most people think erection and orgasm are the same thing. They're not. They often happen together, but they come from two different systems. An erection is hydraulic, it's about blood flow. An orgasm is neurological, it's about brain signals and muscle contractions. That's why some men with erectile dysfunction can still have orgasms, and why losing one doesn't mean losing pleasure. Understanding this can remove a lot of fear and shame, because sex isn't a test of strength or endurance. It's about connection, comfort, and trust. Yes, you can actually break your penis, even without a bone inside. It happens when the erect penis bends suddenly, tearing the tough outer tissue called the tunica albuginea. Usually there's a pop, instant pain, and swelling. Doctors call it a penile fracture, and it's a true emergency. It happens most in positions where control is lost or when things slip at the wrong angle. If it ever happens, don't wait. Go to the hospital immediately. The faster it's repaired, the better it heals. Even NBA legend Dennis Rodman admitted to breaking his 3 times. So yes, passion is great, but physics always wins. Some men change a lot when erect, others hardly at all. That's where the terms grower and shower come from. Growers expand dramatically. Showers look similar whether soft or hard. It's all about tissue elasticity and blood capacity. One isn't better than the other. Both are completely normal. In fact, when erect, they average out to nearly the same length. So forget the comparisons. What matters is that your body responds the way it's designed to. Every pattern is unique, and that's what makes human biology so endlessly interesting. Now for one of the strangest stories in medical history. Corn Flakes weren't invented for taste, they were invented for purity. In the 1880s, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg believed sexual desire was sinful and dangerous. He thought spicy foods stirred lust and bland food could calm it. So he created a cereal so plain, it would, in theory, reduce sexual urges. No sugar, no flavor, just dry flakes meant to keep the body pure. He even promoted daily enemas and celibacy inside marriage. Ironically, his creation became a breakfast icon, eaten by millions every morning. The cereal designed to suppress passion ended up fueling mornings worldwide. History, as always, has a sense of humor. Smoking doesn't just hurt your lungs, it also shrinks your penis. Nicotine damages blood vessels, reduces oxygen flow, and slowly turns flexible tissue into scar tissue. Doctors call it vascular fibrosis. The result? Weaker erections, less elasticity, and sometimes even lost length. But the good news is this: quit smoking and blood flow recovers fast. Within weeks, circulation improves. Within months, sensitivity returns. Your body has an incredible ability to heal if you let it. The human body is full of surprises, and erections are one of its most fascinating reflections. They're not just about sex. They're a sign of life, of blood flow, of health, and of connection. So take care of it. Move more, rest deeply, eat mindfully, and stay curious. Because the more you understand your body, the more it gives back to you.